All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. And this is part 2 of the April 24th patch note review. We're going to be specifically talking about the rework of the support items in this update. And so let's just jump right into it. So as we can see, your very first level 1 support item changes the passive from getting an automatic 40% share of the gold and XP to a scaling share. So you'll start out at 25%. Every 3 minutes you get 5%, and over time it'll actually max at 15 minutes, and you'll continue to get that. There's no time limit. Previously this bonus ended after 10 minutes. So while it scales slower, you get benefits longer if the game goes that long. Your level 2 item, they actually removed, as you can see down here, removed the water gem, and they reworked earth and fire a little bit. So both give 600 HP. So earth, instead of having 400 HP, it gives you 600, and fire, instead of giving an attack damage bonus, it gives you HP as well. We can see that there is no cooldown reduction at your level 2 item on earth or fire. That's not built in. And let's talk about the stuff that changed first, and then we'll talk about the new passives. So we can see here that the profit sharing, that carries over from level 1 to level 2. But then instead of earth giving an HP bonus every 30 seconds, it's an attack damage bonus, attack and magic power, depending on the main attributes of the hero. And fire is the same. Instead of giving attack, it is giving attack and magic bonuses. So the passives were reworked so that everything is basically kind of the same for earth or fire. You get HP and attack damage as a passive. Now, the new passive skill, this is where things start changing a little bit. For the earth gem, the new passive increases physical and magic defense for yourself and nearby allies. And the fire gem new passive increases cooldown reduction and attack speed for yourself and nearby allies. So while there's not any baked in cooldown reduction, if you go fire, you'll have that cooldown reduction and you can share it with your ally. That's level 2. Now level 3 is where things start getting really interesting. So they removed the Genesis passive part of the level 3 item. We can see that both earth and fire give 1200 HP. There is no baked in cooldown reduction on either, so that 10% cooldown reduction at level 3 got removed. The profit sharing stays the same. The attack damage scaling stays the same. So again, instead of having HP or attack damage, depending on which one you get, both give an attack damage and a magic power increase. The difference here is the price adjustment. You can see both level 3 items cost 1600 gold instead of 1200 gold. I think they said that the overall effect to that was like another minute and a half before you got your level 3 item. So your support items do scale significantly slower. Even with that passive, the 40% profit sharing maxing out at 15 minutes. So you used to get 40% right off the bat. Now it's going to be, what, minute 10 or so before you get to the old level there. And the new passive from level 2 still carries over, with earth increasing physical and magic defense for yourself and nearby allies, and the fire increasing cooldown reduction and attack speed of yourself and nearby allies. They removed the eradicate type, so there's no single target damage. That was like an execute, didn't work very good anyway, so they removed that. We'll talk about active, the cleansing. So there's no more healing from the cleansing effect. You still get the cleansing effect, but you don't get a small heal like you used to. And active barrier just changed a little bit. Some of the stats. You absorb 680 to 800 damage for 3 seconds with a 60-second cooldown. So those are just a little bit of adjustments on those. Now, new active skills at level 3. We have Surge. Surge gradually increases the movement speed of ally heroes within range for 5 seconds, up to 50 to 260%. The effect lasts for 5 seconds and can be synced to nearby allies who are not moving at maximum speed. The effect fails if the ally attacks an enemy or is attacked by an enemy. Cooldown time 100 seconds. So this would be a way to maybe move across the map. I don't know that it could be used as an escape, because if you get attacked, it's going to stop that speed boost, but perhaps it's a way to, if you're moving as a pack mid game, you and your allies can move significantly faster. So that's going to be an interesting one to see if it is actually any use. Spout links with an ally hero in range. This is similar to Ming, the heal that Ming gives. It links to an ally. Both heroes restore 500 to 1000 HP, plus 20% max HP, plus 25% max mana over 5 seconds. The link breaks when it's out of range. The healing effect only works 20% after attacking or being attacked by an enemy hero. Stores up to 2 stacks every 50 seconds. So this is ability for a support hero to actually maybe do a little bit of healing, some kind of a way to support your marksman a little bit better. And then Probe grants true vision. So this is a little bit better a vision ability. True vision for 4 seconds. Within this zone, enemies take magic damage 4 times over 2 seconds, dealing 6% of their current HP, and magic damage and slowing them by 50%. Cooldown is 45 seconds. So this is going to be interesting. For specifically, I think this is going to be a great move for supports like Taara. If Taara is in a support role, and let's go back here, the level 2 support item adds this passive of Fire Gem. You get 600 HP, and you get the cooldown reduction and attack speed for yourself and nearby allies. And the passive gains stacks of attack damage. So you don't have to, you could do earth or fire, really, and Taara would get these attack damage stacks. So I really think this might be a good move for someone who a hero who does a lot of damage, like a Taara or something like that. It's going to be a little bit of a hard change for other heroes who are trying to be more tanky, more defensive. I'm not sure. I think it's kind of a nerf to the support items, but somebody like Taara may really benefit from this because of the attack damage increases that are native to even your level 2 item. You wouldn't even have to go to your level 3 item. You could get your level 2 item and you'd get all of these things. You just wouldn't have the extra HP. But you get level 2 and then start getting your boots and other things like that, and then max out your level 3. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes over time, how we see heroes using it, and if it scales too slowly, or maybe we don't see the benefit from it. But I'm looking forward to seeing people like my buddy Henrik, who is an excellent Taara, maybe a Y'Bneth who has a lot of attack damage. It's going to be interesting to see how those heroes fare with this support item rework. So that's it for part 2. Next time we'll be talking about battlefield improvements and then the rest of the bug fixes and other things from the April 24th update. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you all on the battlefield.